Last Judgement, Proof of Concept by Coney Taylor. A small town in Thomaston, Alabama. A boy becomes a carpenter, a man becomes a husband, and then a series of choices pulls him into the fast life, crime, and ultimately a federal prison in Sandstone, Minnesota. But inside that cell, something happens that defies every expectation. What if God spoke to you in a voice like thunder? For Coney Taylor, it begins with a sound that shakes him to the core. Not imagination, not coincidence. A divine encounter that opens the door to years of prophetic communication. Messages not meant only for him, but for a world drifting toward its final reckoning. Why would God choose a carpenter turned inmate to reveal mysteries of the end? Two angels appear within the walls of Sandstone. They bring mandates, revelations, and truths that Coney feels compelled to record. He is not a minister, not a pastor, not an evangelist. Yet the weight of the message is undeniable. He listens, he obeys, he documents every divine directive entrusted to him. Coney was also speaking to God. The whitest cloud attracted his attention in writing, King of Kings, Lord of Lords. Coney was saying to God, Lord, you came a lot sooner than I thought. Then Coney was to warn the people that Christ is coming soon, but after certain events occur. Then Christ will appear in the clouds wearing a golden crown, and his angels will be sucking his people up into the clouds. What if the warnings he received were meant for this moment in history? From his childhood in Alabama, to his teenage years in Illinois, to the darkest seasons of his life, Coney begins to understand that nothing was wasted. Every step led him to the place where God would speak, where angels would visit, and where a revelation of the final judgment would unfold. This is not a replacement for Scripture. It is a call to wake up, a challenge to look beyond the noise of the world and recognize the urgency of the times. When the last decision must be made, will you be ready? End. The Last Judgement is a true account of a man chosen in an unexpected place, entrusted with an extraordinary message, and sent back into the world with a warning for all humanity. Because when God speaks, the whole world is meant to hear.